when they say they ain't shit for that, they ain't shit for that. They ain't shit. When people say they ain't shit for that. That could be the flip side of it. That could be the flip side of it. They could be acting like they ain't shit. They ain't shit for that. Or remember what I said in the previous video? They could pinpoint somebody else that actually did it, that didn't know what was going on, and now they're giving that shocking response like, hold on, now I see what's going on now. You see that chain reaction? See the chain reaction? Now I see what's going on now. But the ones that pinpointed somebody else pointing a finger, the pot calling the kettle black, basically pointing a finger like they ain't shit when it was actually them. Or it could have been someone else's mind trickery at the same. It's mind trickery because you won't know the truth until you actually get close enough in order. This is not close. You know what I mean by close? I mean mentally. If you have a disagreement and you say, okay, I'm on some real stuff. They said this, that. They said this, that, and the third about you, and I said this, that, and the third because a real nigga would say this, that, and the third. Oh yeah, real nigga for saying that. Oh no, I'm not a real nigga for saying that, but I'm used to hearing that. This, that. They said this, that, and the third about you. Yeah. So as soon as I give them an answer that they can actually understand without trying to manipulate you or feel like I'm above you or in any sense, you might get a different perspective. But during this whole time, I was being blamed for someone else's mistakes the whole damn time. And it could have been someone that looked just like me, a clone, or someone that looked just like me, but I'm being blamed for it. The only thing I was doing the whole time was trying to survive, panhandling. They running me off the properties for panhandling. Now I'm receiving food assistance, and I'm being completely, it take a man to say that. I don't care how you think about it. I'm a hard worker, I'm persistent. I can make up for it within the next 20, 25, 30 years. I can retire at the next company that hire me. If they're not playing with my life, just like the last one, but I don't blame them. I'm not blaming anyone. Because they were manipulated. They were confused about certain things. And afterwards, they regretted it, even though they were blocked away. Even my accounts was hacked. I was ran off of properties for panhandling, asking for money. Could you help me with a few dollars for this, a few dollars for that, a few dollars for even clothes, a few dollars for food? You know what I mean? Getting ran off of properties. These guys on the property, panhandling, solicitation. We don't do that. But that's that test of perfection. And they were, not only that, they were informed about something else before actually doing that, by a higher authority possibly, which is true. And it could be a Pisces. It could be a Pisces because I'm a Sagittarius. But within law, you have to obey the law. That's not really a serious crime. That's not even a crime. That's not even the law. You're just going to get ran off the property, I guess, but they were informed first. So now I'm on the internet asking for money. Let's see if they probably told somebody else, told the people on the internet, don't give them $1. Don't give them $1. I've never forced anyone to suffer financially. Don't give them $1. Don't give them $1 bill. Letting these people win against me over a minor thing. And you know what? Where it started from? You know where it all started from? Someone saying that we have to keep him from getting on his feet, even though I wasn't doing nothing that serious to begin with. Let's keep this man from getting on his damn feet. We'll do it again. So it's like they're doing it on purpose. Exactly. They beat me to the punch with that, which means what? I said in the last video, it's a setup for something. Let's keep this man from getting on his feet. You know why we chose him? You know when someone say, you know why we chose? They said, you know why we chose him to put him through this? You know why we chose him? That's my intuition. What would I say in their shoes due to the fact that you're trying to bring me down? What would I say? How would I think? It's my intuition, my third ear, my intuition and my third ear. You know why we chose him? When someone say you know why we chose him, that means he didn't do anything that bad, but he was chosen for something. We're gonna choose you. Even though you're not doing anything that wrong, you're getting flipped off and then getting middle finger and all this. You got all this attention going. You got these blameful accusations. They was playing with your accounts in Sacramento. They was playing with your car. They was manipulating your minds, manipulating your previous employer, lying, and they blocking your communication with women. They're lying to women. They want women to give you the finger and everything like that. They don't want to give you no hug or no kisses, no handshake or anything like that. You drove to San Francisco and had more spiritual experiences. You drove to San Raymond and had more spiritual and magical experiences for which we don't want them to understand about you. We understand that. We understand this. We've been manipulating and mocking everybody that actually stood up for you. You went to Atlanta. We informed them about the same thing. You in a homeless shelter in Atlanta. Both homeless shelters. And you know which homeless shelters I'm talking about. I don't even have to say it. They probably try to tell them or inform them. Nah, he wasn't even here. Now, if they say that, he wasn't even here the whole time, but you're getting it from me at the last minute due to the fact that I was trapped the whole time. I haven't even got this close to him to even ask him. And I was sitting there right next to him. I had a disagreement, but I was sitting there right next to him. It was because I was followed in there by somebody else. You see the pattern? And when I said that the head of Viacom, the Nipsey Hussle ended up losing his life, You remember I said that on social media? That's that in my previous page, my previous Twitter page. I said that the head of Viacom, something about the head of Viacom, and then Nipsey Hussle ended up losing his life, and then I went to Atlanta, the homeless shelter in Atlanta, and they started shooting at major artists and stuff like that. So if they start acting like they're shocked and stuff like that, they, oh look, we made a mistake. We made a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. We made a mistake. It was a setup. It's a mistake. It's a setup. It's a setup. People are actually losing their lives over this, and I know that. You know that because it's your intuition to know that because it's not right. You're going to stand up for what's right? But you might be informed of something that might look wrong or something that might sound wrong, actually. I know the truth about plenty of things, but I don't know the ultimate truth about all things. I'm just giving you my perspective because I'm not trying to put myself above you, and I'm not below you. But I'm not trying to put myself above your timing. I'm trying to catch you up. That's what Sagittarius are, great teachers. They say that too. We're great teachers, but when we're trapped, we always say things at the last minute. And that came from somebody we were not compatible with. Pisces. Check all Pisces. We're the most incompatible. That's within law, within government, within foreign countries, within religion. Our element, our characteristics, we just can't click the way we click with the Aries or Leo. But even they will go against you. Even if you are compatible, sometimes for the most part, sometimes they'll go against you too. But anyways, you see the pattern, the reactions of certain people. That shocking response. Look at the flip side of it. The flip side. You won't know the flip side unless you get this close to me. But they won't allow you to get this close to me. I'm getting this close with social media. They probably informed YouTube, they informed Twitter and Instagram about something that was minor. They made it to a major incident, a major thing. So now we're here.